Three, two, one. Okay, hey guys, good evening. How are we doing? And I trust our day, has been peaceful. A lot of things going on, in Nigeria, in our different states. All we can do right now is to, pray, have faith that what we're doing would help us get to where we want to be, take good care of ourselves, take good care of our loved ones, and commit to growth. Commit to growth. I was speaking with a friend earlier today, and he said something that really stood out for me. And he said, if you don't have something that you're committed to, where you're trying to get to, if you don't have something that you're committed to in getting that thing that you want, you are going to be distracted by so many things. He said, if these people offer you free course, you're going to take that free course. If another program comes up and say, oh, this is free, you're going to jump on that one. If another platform comes and say, oh, this thing, we're offering this thing for free, you're going to be jumping from one program to the other, and you're not going to get the best out of any. So he says, if you find that thing that you're going to be committed to, that's going to take you towards your growth, just stick to it. Give it all your shots, put all your heart into it, give it all your time, make it as your top number, your top priority. And I was like, as if this guy knows what I'm talking about. Like, he just captured what I had in mind, for the study group, which is, if you find something you really want to do, and you know that this study group is going to get you there, that's it. You just have to stick to it until it gives birth. You know, because a woman is pregnant and she's going through pain, she's not going to terminate the child. She's going to have to carry that child until she gives birth, right? So you have to carry this whatever weight you're carrying now. I know a lot of us, some of us are writing exams, some of us are working, with office commitments, with deadlines. Some of us are students carrying classes and doing this. Some of us are, we're currently serving, and a lot of things, a lot of things is going on right now. But you have to carry this too, because if you're pregnant with a child, and even if the child kicks, even if it's not comfortable, you keep carrying that child until you give birth. So I'm looking forward to us giving birth to the things that we really want in this program, and trust me, that will be exactly, it's something noble. It's something that everybody's going to be, happy about. All your loved ones, family, people are going to like say, oh, wow, you did this. You people don't talk about the processes towards what they do. They don't tell you about their process. You see them post things on LinkedIn, you see them post things online, you see them show something that is an output. They don't tell you the input. The input is hours of learning, hours of beating on that craft. you know it just takes time to be good at something. It takes time to be good at something. You see footballers that you admire, these guys spend hours raising balls. Like, if they can raise over 100, like they can raise 100 balls, like do 100 raise or 100 raises. It's just practice. If you see a master of a craft, just know that that guy must have practiced, and now he has become a master of that craft. With that, I want to welcome everyone to the Python Study Group review call. I'm really, 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 really excited for our growth and our commitment and our consistency and our discipline. And I just want to hear from us first. I know that a number of us have things that we want to. You're having a challenge, you're having something you're struggling on. All right, we're going to get into that. In fact, I want to start first by appreciating all those that have been, looking out for others' interest in the study group, right? It's a study group. Remember back in those days, for those of us that are done with school, and those of us in school, remember how you would prepare for an exam, right? And you guys will form a group. Some people will say, oh, I don't know how to read in groups. I don't read in groups. I can read alone, right? But remember those tutorials that your department would do. How many of us had tutorials? Like, your department would run a tutorial to just help, prepare you for past questions. Okay, Destiny, thank God you have that experience. All right, so exactly. Aha, you guys are doing as if you don't know those things. Tutorials then like a study group, and you guys will share past questions. Somebody will solve the one that he knows, another person will solve another one that he knows. And when you guys go to the exam hall and you see them and you look at yourself and you see number three, you look at yourselves. Mm, 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 Maybe this number three way Wale they make noise this morning. Smart thing. You already know the one to answer because you guys remember you studied together. And that's what the study group is about. All right. Now imagine that we brought that to tech. Imagine that we brought that to, the career that we want to build. You have people that are also building this career with you. And every time you feel like you are too busy for it, you see people inspire you, you see people motivate you, and you don't even need to talk to anybody to be motivated. Only the community's engagement, only people's consistency. Consistency is contagious. Discipline is contagious. That's why if you go to the gym, you look at your left hand side, you see somebody gymming, and you look at your right hand side, you say, no, me go carry last, so I won't go carry that weight. Nobody goes to the gym and just sit there. Okay, maybe some people go to the gym and just cross leg and do video content and all, but consistency is contagious, and I think that's what we have here because you cannot just slack, you cannot just miss an assignment, you cannot just miss a a quiz. You cannot just miss a lesson because you're already inspired by seeing other people do it. Okay. So that's what we've created. And I want to appreciate all those that have been creating the time to, reply messages, react, help other people. When you see people struggling, you know what to do and you know what you have done when you had this problem too. And you just come out to assist them. I really, really, really admire that. Like, how when I sit, I just smile. Like my colleagues in the office will be like, why is Mr. Timothy smiling? I'm like, you don't know, Omo Koko, you don't know what's going on. These guys are amazing, man. Right. And I just really, really, really admire and enjoy it. In fact, I cannot wait to see a lot of us do that for others. Somebody struggling with exercise. I think it was Vicky. Is Vicky on the call? Vicky was when Vicky submitted the exercise. Vicky was like, "Oh man, this is having fun, you, but we need head teacher. We need them. We need them." I just said it and I was like, "Chai, chai," because I know that more of us are going to struggle in the exercise. Okay, so please, if you're struggling with an exercise, just take a screenshot, bring it to the group, ask somebody, this is what I'm writing. No, I don't want to ask AI. I want to ask somebody that will figure it out. What did you do? Just bring it to the group. And I promise you see people that respond to you. All right. It's not for us to it's not about getting 100. Let me even clear you. Let me clear you. It's not about getting 100. It's about the consistency to learn from each other. A lot of you guys are amazingly good at this thing. You're here because the community, and community has a way to inspire you to greatness. And you're also here because you want to learn from others. But some of you already know some things. So bring it to the group. Trust me, you'll be surprised that people can help you. And that's what I want to start with. Okay. I want to start with that. When people share their challenges, try to respond, try to, be the first to help them. All right. And guess what? You guys are going to meet yourself in groups. Some of you are going to be in the same group when we get to the group project. So start now to open yourself up to others, to care about others' pain. If you figured something out, help others. And trust me, you are going to really um get the good, like you get to be on that side of your person. You get to see that person of you that is kind, that is understanding, that can really relate with other people's pain. And that's a good thing. Okay, so don't hold back when you know something that somebody's struggling with. All right. And I think you know that it's not because I'm free, that's why I'm replying messages very fast. Nah, it's not true. I am not very free. Let me just be honest. But the moment I see somebody message, I don't know how to just close that tab and be going. I don't know. I don't even know. I want to try it. It did not work. I tried it. It did not work. I say, I'm busy. I have this thing to. Even when I'm on a call, I'm on a call. I'm on a call with a friend. I'm opening study group chats. I'm in a meeting with my boss. I'm opening study group chat. My boss is like, "How far?" So we're gonna get down to that. I'm like, yeah. Just hold on, wait. And he's like, you're waiting for me because I'm replying to study group. That's how much this study group is to me, because I take everybody's struggle personal. As long as you abide to the rules, you're going to really, really get so much out of this. All right. So I just want to use that first. I just use the 15 minutes to give a pep talk and to encourage and to appreciate those that have been showing up. All right. So I want to hear from some of us. If you have something you want to say, please raise your hand. I want to ask us about three things. One is, what are you struggling with personally? I want to hear from us, what are you struggling with personally? If it's a technical struggle, please raise your. I want to start with the struggle first. I want to address struggles. What are you struggling with? All right. You're struggling with a technical thing. You're struggling with commitments. I don't think anybody's struggling with commitments. I mean, but if you are, you can really talk, and we would share that knowledge among ourselves. Maybe you're struggling with the environment. Till now, you've not installed it. Don't worry. Just say it on the call, and I will give you permission to come to my DM. All right. You're struggling with time. You feel like the study group is too fast. Like, whoa, bro, spread out this thing. You're going to 60 days, right? And we have lessons. We have not even got into the data science lesson, though. We have not got into NumPy and pandas and matplotlib. We've not got into functions. So we have a lot to cover within 60 days, and that's the reason why I broke the lesson down and I'm taking it slowly. So let's talk about technical, not just technical challenge, all kinds of challenges. Technical challenge, personal challenge with the study group. You feel like you want to drop. And I feel like if you want to leave the study group, you should reach out to me before you leave the group, right? I think I saw someone left the group and I was like, no, 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 this is very wrong. This is very disrespectful. Where you're in the community and you're seeing somebody actively showing up, posting messages, and all of a sudden you just go to the top of your of the WhatsApp group, and you go down and you click on exit the group. Like, that's anyway, that's not good. I feel like that was very, very, very disrespectful. You disrespected all the people in the group, because it's not like this is a WhatsApp group. This is a platform that you're taking a program. Is it because you did not? Anyway, I forgive him. I forgive him. May the good Lord bless him. May the good Lord bless him. I forgive him. I was just not happy when I said it. I just, you don't pass. All right, so Emmanuel, your hand is up. If you're gonna raise your hand, please raise your hand now, because I want to just know how many of us that are going to be talking about things we're struggling with. Then after I hear about our struggle, I'm going to talk about our wins. I want to hear your wins. How are you figuring this shit out? How did you stay consistent? That's the second thing I'm going to. Right? I want to hear from us how we are able to manage to stay true, coupled with all the things that we're doing. So that's the second thing. Then the third thing will now be sharing screen. Okay, I'm now going to answer a technical question. You're going to share your screen, where you're clapping your leg, where you're polishing your shoe, where you are painting your fingernails and hair. You can share screen. I'll look at that one as the last thing. But first, let's start with challenges. What are you struggling with? And then if you hear people talk about what they're struggling with, and you want to comment about it, you can also raise your hand. Okay. So I don't like to be the one to always speak. Let me be honest with you. I don't want to be the one to speak. So if you hear someone talk about their challenge, just raise your hand. Okay. And you can I'll give you the floor. Or you can just leave a comment that, Coach, I have something to say. All right. And then I'll give you the floor to respond to that person's challenge. All right. So we can share experience. I know a lot of you have figured out some things already. I know it was not easy to have figured it out. So let's hear from those that are struggling and see where we can help. All right. So I'll start with Emmanuel. Yeah. So I have just two persons, right? Emmanuel and Arabo. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, there is Destiny. Okay, good. All right. So, Emmanuel, let's start with you. Yeah.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hi, good evening.
Yeah, personally, first of all, I want to say thank you for creating this sort of an opportunity for us all. I'm very grateful. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
To go straight to the point, my struggle currently now is my PC. I think I'm using a Core i3 PC, and it's HDD, the storage. So for me to launch my Anaconda, it's taking like 2 hours.
Chai.
to launch the Anaconda, to launch the Pi, and my battery is very, very bad. So, like I told you about before, that has been my struggle. Before I could submit yesterday, I had to go and find a way to just get light because the light in my environment is bad. So that's my
Yeah.
challenges. I'm having difficulty with my PC. It's giving me a very strong challenge. And once power goes off from the PC, the PC is going to go off direct. So that's why I've not been able to meet up. That has been my number one primary challenge. Now I don't know if maybe there is any other um, software I can install that will not take much time to launch.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you. Thank you for actually bringing that up. I also noticed that um I had calls with some of us, and I think we even had that call where you told me about that. Okay,
Yes.
so who has an idea of what we could do regarding to I think are you using Anaconda or Miniconda?
I'm
Anaconda, yeah.
using Anaconda. Yes.
All right. Okay, cool. So I would ask that we the next time you have lights on your PC, text me.
Okay.
All right,
All
we
right.
will get on a call. We will uninstall the Anaconda and install Miniconda. Miniconda is very light, and it should be compatible with your system.
All right, sir.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. And if we try that one and it's still hanging, we might just switch to using Google Colab, right? And then I'll just show you how to off the AI assistant in Google Colab, so that your Google Colab can just work
All right,
without
sir.
AI. All right. So I think that's what we should do. But reach out to me when you have lights, okay? So that
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
all right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a struggle. That's actually a struggle. Okay. Arabo Alpha. Yeah. What do you have in mind? What's your struggle?
Okay, good evening, everybody.
I.
Thank you, Coach Timothy. Okay, my challenge is today's exercise. Today's exercise is my challenge
Okay.
because how is it that after reading the everything, I thought I knew it. I reach
Okay.
exercise now, especially that from that exercise one and exercise two, I've done it. From exercise three down, now I know that I don't actually know it. So today's
Oh.
exercise is actually my challenge. I'm
Oh.
challenged right now.
Yeah.
Okay, please, first, can I just ask something? There's this
Okay.
exercise three now,
Yeah.
where they want us to like the impute function. From the first material you sent today, it
Okay.
says name, then equals to, then impute, then in bracket that's parenthesis, and
Yeah.
then the hyphen. It now says enter your name, like enter your name hyphen. Mhm. Does it mean that we're going to type enter your name, then the hyphen before we now put like our name, like Timothy? Or does it mean that you just put name equals to input and then in brackets your name?
It's in this part. Okay. Do you want to share a screen? Are you joining the call with your PC?
I should share my screen, Abby.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, oh,
All right.
let
So
me go to this thing. And it was now giving me different error. I said, God, are you sure I can do this thing? We're just in the beginning.
share me your screen. Okay.
I want to share the screen. Oh,
All right.
Jesus.
Okay, so while you're sharing your screen, let me also hear from our business challenge. Destiny Alpha. Did somebody say you should not spoil the exercise for some of us that don't do it? Don't worry, I promise not to spoil it for you.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, Chief. Good evening, Alpha.
Okay, on my own, actually, I have not started the exercises for today, and
Okay, no
my own
problem.
challenge is actually with my PC. Yeah, to my PC. I don't know what happened, but somehow it just seemed like it was when we started this. When I decided to now join this study group and then start doing all of these things, and my keyboard stopped working. Like some keys stopped working. I think like that was like last week or thereabout. And then by today now, I think like just like a whole row, up to like two rows are no longer working. So it's just useless now, and it's just a problem for me. Each time I want to use it, I'll now have to maybe turn on the screen. That's the keyboard on the screen, and it's
Yeah.
touch screen. So but that is not as effective as using the keyboard, the normal keyboard. So that has been like a major challenge. That's why I've not even been able to do the exercises. So I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe getting another keyboard, but that's like something I'm not really hoping that I'll be able to do for now. I don't know.
That's annoying actually. Sorry. Sometimes you just ask yourself which kind device will they use? Why you just so this is what I would advise, all right. I can imagine the pain of having to struggle with your device. Device is like one of the things that a lot of struggle comes from. If your device is not good, it will discourage you. Let's be honest, it will really discourage you. So what I think you can do is of course he says he uses, yeah, Joy, he said he uses on screen keyboard already. It's just that it takes too long to achieve that result. All right, it takes too long to achieve that result. So what I would say is for now, this is what you have. Okay. For now, what you have is the on-screen keyboard. For now, what you have is the on-screen keyboard. So if you can, if you can if you can tell yourself that the system just woke up and decided to want to teach you lesson, all right. If you oh, blessing said it's not just you that I want keyboard to is not working. All right. So you see that it's a challenge to, and it's not just you. So what I would think you should do is just you know that when you are doing on screen keyboard, it's just your mind. Like if you tell your mind that, see, I want this thing. If you like break into seven, if you like break into five, if you like let all the key not work, I will keep using this on screen keyboard until I get what I want. You know, you have to just find a way to tell yourself that this is what you want, and your laptop right now is not looking funny, but you're going to push yourself to do this. If you start to tell your mind that, what is going to happen is that you will start to your the depression of that system will just leave you, and you will start to find the strength to keep going, right? I the first laptop that I used when I okay, let me even use the first laptop that I used when I started to program data science. I took it okay, it was the data science class. When I on my system, you know that fan now, you know that fan with that sound, like everybody would just look at me like shoo. I'll be like, I'll be like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I was like, good. When my situation would change now, when you on your system and the fan is the alarm, you don't even know how to. If you want to cover your system, or you want to fall inside a hole, or you want to you put inside your bag. Ah, so what I used to now do is I'll go very early before everybody comes to the training. I will on my laptop, let the fan cut. I will find a position to hang the fan so that's it. Well, guess what? I went through that program. The reason I even signed up for the program is because I wanted to have access to a mentor, somebody that I can talk to. And I got to him, and today he's like one of the people that have been an impact to my journey. So the day everything changed for me in that program was when I told myself that, because him too, when he sees that fan thing, he would just say, Timothy, that's nothing. No, no shame, no shame, no shame. Rugged and rugged and rugged. And everybody will laugh about it and everybody will face front. So that just kept pushing. So I just made up my mind that, you know what, if you like made the fan blow breeze, if you like made the fan even melt, I will do this thing. So I just made up my mind. And when I did that, I started finding the strength to figure out my challenge. I was not ashamed. And even when and fan, when that thing is happening, your system go dey hang. God, it was shameful. So what I would just say is address your mind. I'm telling you the truth. It's your mind. While you're looking forward to your budgets to complete to buy a keyboard, you could even start pricing the keyboard. Know how much is an external keyboard, but look forward to it. But address your mind that no, this on-screen keyboard, and me and you, till we figure out the next thing, and then you laugh about it. Don't be sad and say, "Oh God, no, why?" Nah, 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 nah. Just rugged, rugged down, rugged down. He didn't they we code we learn this thing he did or he didn't they, you just have to trick yourself, push yourself. Sometimes I would just vex, I would do 20 press up, like when I'm counting to the last 20. I cannot do 20 press up. I'll say I'll be tired. And I'll just make up my mind, like I'll just forget it and I'll come back and I'll sit down on my laptop and I'll continue to study again. So you need to rugged it, bro. You got to rugged out. You got to rugged out. All right. So that's it. Okay. But then if you don't rugged it, you're going to be emotionally affected by it. And if you're emotionally affected by it, you'll not be able to think clearly. Right. The moment you're emotionally affected by something, you won't be able to think clearly. I can tell you that. And you really need to think clearly so that you can figure out these things, because trust me, programming is for those that can think. Yeah, let's be honest, okay? And data science is not for small kids. It's for real guys that are ready to do the work. So we have to rugged it. We just have to rugged it. Thank you for sharing that. All right. And anybody had have similar challenge too, so that's it. You just have to rugged it. Now the only way forward, though, might just tell you that system is still in my house as I speak. I kept the system, and I've gotten two extra system aside that system. That's the truth. Because one day those things are going to be there to remind you when you were rugged in it, when you were roughing it. So you just have to keep doing until you get it, and you would get it. I can promise you that you'll get it as long as you keep pushing yourself. You'll get it. Okay, Arabo, your screen is before us. Yeah, tell us where we.
So this
Oh, some
exercise
of us are
three,
going to be seeing this exercise. Oh, yeah, now talk to me.
this exercise three, they say in from the material they said impute enter your name. Like, am I supposed to
Okay.
say write this enter your name or just put only the name?
Oh, so you
Because
put only enter your name. Arabo should not be in the text. Okay. So you
this
remove
is where I started
Arabo.
having error from.
Yeah. Let's try it. Remove Arabo from the text. All right. Then
Okay.
space, so that the name would space.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Then this
Then hello.
programming
Then
language,
yeah. Then don't put Python
enter
again,
your
just like how
program,
you didn't put Arabo there. And that's it.
then space.
Yeah.
Then my favorite language. I don't understand the comments they were saying. Let me just try and run it whether it will not bring that error again. See what it's saying.
And now, so this is the thing. Let me even address it. Whenever you have this is called your input box. If you didn't put anything in the input box and you walk away, your Pi kernel is the interpreter that is running. Now look at the top. Look at the top. Can you see where you have your play button and your stop button? Right under your kernel. Right under your kernel. Up, up your menu. File, edit, view, run, kernel setting, help. File,
Okay.
edit, view, run. Yeah, calm down. Where's
Yeah.
your mouse, Safe? Where's your mouse?
Okay. This now.
So imagine that you want now your Pi kernel is active, but if you want to stop the Pi kernel, just press the stop button. Press that stop.
Which one? This.
Yeah, the stop.
I hope nothing will spoil. Oh.
No, no, not
Because
just
not
press
fit.
it. Just press it. You
Okay.
see? So that's when your Pi kernel stops running, because it was running, it was waiting for you to impute something. So now run it again and then impute something and then continue. Try again. Run your cell again. No, run the cell again.
Okay. So I should come back here.
Yeah, run your cell again. And this time around, enter something in your input box. Don't leave it empty.
That's what I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do here.
And I say enter your name. What's your name?
Okay.
Yeah. Then press enter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see.
Okay, so it says the cell that you have executed has been executed to avoid kernel lockdown as there's another pending. Okay, good, good, good. All right, stop it. Press okay.
Okay.
All right. Stop your kernel. You see that forward button that you have? There's a stop the kernel first.
This one.
Yeah. All right. Stop it first. Now see your forward button. Click that your forward button in front of the refresh. Move your to your right hand side. Forward. There's like a play button, like play
This,
next.
yeah.
Like yeah, so run it. This would restart your entire notebook. All right. So click restart. All right. So wait for it. Okay. Now, when you see your cell showing star, now enter your name. Now, let's see what it gives you.
Okay.
Press enter. So you
So,
get,
so
so
the programming language. So I'll enter Python.
yeah, you can enter Python, anything. Yeah.
So in what context is this used for?
This is used in a case where you want to collect feedback from, you want to get people's names so that you can use their name to create a message, to print a message. You want to get the age of a person, the date of birth of a person so that you can use it to calculate his age. You want to get input from user so you can use that input to do any calculation. That's when the input function is used to collect data temporarily. The data is stored temporarily, it's just temporal. It's temporal. When we get to variables, when we get to data structure, that's where we're going to talk about list, dictionary that stores data for a longer period of time. But for now, the input statement you just use to collect user data temporarily. And then that
Okay.
information is now assigned to a variable, and then the variable is now used to do your calculation.
Okay. And so in this exercise 4, I also had this error, this thing. I beg, sorry, if you should pardon me. Oh.
Don't worry, you would still come back again to do correction for some people. I'll send some people
This
to
one,
you.
what's this error? This one again, that exercise 4 is giving me error, name error.
Okay, so where's the error pointing? Line what? Look at your error
The
message.
same error
You look at the
in
link,
line 4,
line 4.
line
What is
4.
line 4? You created a
This,
variable. You
yes,
did
they
not tell
said
it
true.
what data type. You created a variable. You didn't tell it what data type. So it's true, an integer or a string or a boolean or a float.
Eh? Am I the one that is supposed to write it? This is how this thing is now in the this I don't what?
True. You created a variable called read only, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you said read
That
only
one
is
is a
as
pool now. That one is supposed to be, is it not pool? A big pool that is true or false?
if it's bool, then the T should be in capital letter. So
The
change the
true.
T. Yeah, the T should be in uppercase. The first word T. Only when it turns green, you know that you're writing the Boolean. Exactly. Now it's Boolean because it's green. But if you write it in lowercase and it's black, then it has to be a string. But if it's a Boolean, which is bool, then the first letter has to be in uppercase. The true must be in uppercase and the false must be in uppercase. The first word, initial uppercase. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Okay. So how do I get rid of this error now? If I press
You have,
enter, will
you
it
have, you
just
have fixed it now. You have fixed the error, so just run it. Mhm.
hmm. So do you know that since I got home, since I got home from the office, I have been on this thing. I've not even had dinner safe. I
Okay.
said this
Uh-uh.
Python is me and this Python. Hmm.
It's me and his right. About programmer, that's good. That's good. That's the resilience we're talking about. Okay, so we've sorted you right.
Okay, wait.
And
Okay.
which wait,
Do I still
which
have
wait.
time?
There's no time. Bye bye. Go and ask your
Okay.
brethren.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Exactly. So this is the whole gist, right? Programming is just resilience and small error. Not small error. A small error. The cause of this is small error. eBay, how you doing? eBay Roots, your hand has been up since. Do you want to
Yes, good evening.
hi, good evening.
Yeah, I have question.
All right, shoot.
So basically, I think our first lecture,
Yeah.
the first, I think that's for Jupyter Notebook. There
Okay.
was an explanation that was made that each cell, there are these numbers by the side, the
Yeah.
numbering. It
Yeah.
indicates your first cell for each notebook. So I noticed something on my notebook when I opened today. I started my assignments. I opened a new notebook, but the numbering is not. I think I was seeing like 14, there about 17 for my first cell. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah. 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 I'm listening to you, and I can hear you clearly.
So yeah, I couldn't find other cell at the top like previous cells, but my numbering was
It was not in
not
order. It was
com-
no order.
yes. I didn't
Uh,
get number one, number two,
oh,
and
so
so
you're
on.
wondering where did number one and others go, right? Where did it
Yes.
go?
And
Where did my
another
numbering
thing I
go?
noticed.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So another thing is that I saved my work this evening. I was not done.
Okay.
I plan continue tomorrow. So after saving it, I tried opening it again. I have VS Code saved on my system.
Okay.
So I tried opening it. It's opening with the VS Code, not
Mm.
that notebook. I don't know how to access it after I had downloaded the work I saved.
Mm.
So because I was not done, so that I'll continue my work.
Mm.
I could not. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
I wanted
All
to hear
right.
my
So
question.
let's. Yeah. Did anybody get a question? Anybody wants to share a thoughts? So the first question she's asking is that her numbers are not, they are not in order when she opened the book again, the notebook again. So something she has done before. The number one is not, the first cell is not starting with number one and all. Anybody has a thoughts? Why? Anybody has a thoughts or why? All right, so let me say it. I noticed that too, but I didn't take it personal. Okay, he said you just take it personal. You supposed to take a personal. I ain't gonna take a personal. I'm not curious to know why your number is not numbers. Anyways, the truth is, when you open your notebook, a previous one that you've done something and you look at it. Okay, Kola, your hand is up. Are you? Do you want to give a feedback, a thought?
Yeah, good evening,
Hey,
Timothy.
boss.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah.
To the means asking that question, I want to understand what you meant by the cells are not uh, well numbered. I want to understand, is it that the second line of code that you write is now in the first line of code, or the seventh line of code is now in the fifth line of code? So I want to get that, or you're trying to, or you are looking at the wrong time. Because what I know is that for what's it called now? If you are using any notebook, either Jupyter notebook or you are using Google Collaboratory, if you reopen your notebook and you rerun it, the what's it called is the runtime that is going to show on the left hand side, not index number. So I want to understand what you meant so that just for clarification, then probably we'll be able
Okay,
to answer the question.
from what the first video, I think that was the first video on the classroom. It was one lady's YouTube video. She was saying that each cell, if you even if I run the second cell, if I run a code on the second cell, it will be numbered number one. If I go
Sorry,
to the
Ruth.
next cell
Ruth,
above and
is there a way you can
run
share
a
a
code,
screen? Are you
I'm
on your
not
full
using
screen?
my
Okay,
system. I'm
okay,
I'm on
okay.
this call with my phone.
I think I think I understand that, Timothy. I think I understand that. You
Yeah,
see,
I
You
understand.
understand
I
what
don't have
I'm
any
saying?
problem.
you don't have any problem with your thing. You see,
Exactly.
the way notebook works is that if you run, let's assume that you write a code in a cell now, and you run only that cell 3 times. Are you getting it? It's going to show
Okay.
three. It's going to show three. So if you go to the next line of, let's
Oh,
go up. and you run, let's say, a code that is it precede or succeed it now. The code that precedes it, like the one at the top, if you run it, that one will show 4. Are you getting me? So if
I
you close,
understand now.
so if you close that notebook and you now come back again and you run everything again, I think in Google Collaboratory that's run all. So if you go to run all and you run it, you see that one that was showing 4 before you close your notebook will be showing as 1. It won't show as 4 again. So it will show as 1, 2, 3. So that's how it's going to show.
I understand
Don't
now.
you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's just my, like, from my experience of using notebook. I think that's what I can say.
Yeah, thank you, Kola. That's actually true. Joy, I mean Ruth, you're good, yeah. So let's talk
Yes,
about the
I'm
second.
clear with that first question.
So the second question you asked, you said you what's that question again? Sorry. We got
I
carried
said
away with the
open
question.
after downloading my work to open it
Okay.
to continue
All right. Does anybody want to answer that one
instead
too?
of Jupyter notebook. Hello, can you
Anybody
hear me?
wants to answer that question? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so let me say the reason why that's happening is because how did you launch it? Did you open Jupyter Notebook first, then find the location on your system where that file
Okay,
is, or you
basically
just
the system, my system,
mm,
someone was using it before. It was the person that did all the launching and all. So I started
uh,
learning. So I didn't do any launching. I just continued. You get? So I
oh
don't know
that's
how the person
why.
launched it and stuff.
Okay, so that's it. So the way you launch a Jupyter notebook, I mean a Jupyter file, a notebook file, sorry, a notebook file is that you will first launch your notebook. That means notebook has to be opened. Notebook reads on your local host, which is your system storage on your local host. So it opens and it reads all your file, desktop, document, download, picture, then you locate it from there and then you click on it. So you can only open a Jupyter file inside Jupyter Notebook, not outside it. If you open it outside it, it's going to open in another environment, whether it's PyCharm
Okay.
or VS Code or Sublime. It's going to open on other environments that feels like a code environment. It's
Okay, so
only
I have to
inside
go to the
Jupyter
notebook.
Notebook. Yes, exactly. You have to open the notebook first and then find the location inside notebook. Oh, inside Jupyter
Okay, I have to
Notebook.
look for the location
Yes, inside
of the
Jupyter
file.
Notebook. Yes, if it's in your
Ah,
document or your download or your music or your picture, that's when you will now launch it.
okay, okay. I think I get now.
All right. I would do a screen demo of that before the call is over, so you can see what I'm saying.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for raising that. I know some of us might have that thought too, so I guess that's cleared. All right, Joy, 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 how are you doing? What's your challenge? What's been your struggle?
I'm fine. Good evening.
I
So I don't know. My own question is not really it's question to Sha, but remember you said that there is no wrong question. So
exactly.
this is it. Apparently, I've been in school since morning writing my exam. So it was this evening I saw the update about the new assessment that just dropped. So yesterday when I submitted my exercise, I thought it's till next week before we do another one. I don't know it's going to drop. So number one thing, I wanted to confirm the deadline for this particular one because there is no light and my system is down. So I want to confirm the deadline for this particular one. And also, I wanted to ask for the name of the girl that you are helping with our code earlier, since she has already know a lot and I've not even started my own. So I know I'm going to need them. So I want to confirm her name too as well. I've been looking for her name in the chat. I do not see. So that is it. Thank you.
You want to scope. You want to scope fast work. Anyway, that's good, Sha. I like that. I'm going to tag Arabo to the group and I'll tag you. So I'll connect you guys on the group once the call is over. I'll connect you guys on the group.
Thank you.
Arabo, is that fine by you? Because people might come to your DM too. So or Joy, just text me online, like on my DM, then I'll tag Arabo to you, and then you can ask her. Because some people might just feel like, oh my man, no stress, give me a number, let me just gift her, gift card. But you collect gift card too, right? Yeah, okay. Deadline. Well, the deadline is tomorrow midnight. All right, it's tomorrow midnight. Now, let me give us another tip. All right.
Yes.
Now, if you are struggling having the time, it's tomorrow by 12 midnight. If you're struggling to finish a work and your system is down, but your phone is still up, your system is down. What I would advise, this is only when you have that case. So when we do gifts, when I give you your gift one, I should not see anybody sending collab. But for the sake of your assignments, and you know that you're having issues with lights, and you already your system is dead, and you know that the only thing that you have now is your phone, just send me a text on my DM, and I'll tell you what to do. All right. Anytime you feel like you cannot submit, this is to everybody. If you feel like you cannot submit, bless you. Why are you laughing? If you feel like you cannot submit an assignment and the deadline is like the next few minutes, if I'm not the next few minutes, or maybe it's ending today and it's afternoon or it's evening, it's 6 o'clock and you've not seen lights around you, just text me. I'll tell you what to do. It's not I will excuse you. I will not excuse you. I will only tell you what to do. So you will have to. So the earlier you reach out, the earlier you start to do what you're supposed to do. So I'll tell you how to sort the problem out where you don't have to do it with your on your. We can try it with your phone. But then you cannot walk away because you cannot meet up. No, as long as your phone is on, there's still other ways we can solve our problem. All right. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
that's it. I just dey hear things for this call that is making me. This chat, you people that is on this chat, you people will go back to your father's house. Why are you people fighting? People are you have open shop in the chat call. Eh? What are you selling? Who is selling? Same with your talk, sha. Okay. Caller, your hand is up. Alpha.
Oh, let me remove that. Oh, eh?
Oh, okay. Because I saw your hand. Okay. One more person and then we'll call it a night. Okay, sorry, and then we move to our wins. I want to hear our wins, which we just have an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, we have an hour and 30 minutes, so we still have 30 minutes full. Um is it Akabasi? Okay. Abasemi.
Good
Yeah,
evening, Coach.
I got it. Tell me again.
It's Abasemek. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Good.
My question is I have a couple of questions, but I'm going to start with the last hands-on project we did, the hands-on exercises. The
Okay.
first one. Can I share my screen so
Sure.
I can show you what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You can share screen.
Okay.
All right. So after her, any other people raising their hand? Any other person with a challenge and you want to share? Okay, no challenge. All right, because we're after Abasim, we are moving on to talk about our wins. I want to hear how you guys are figuring this thing out because I'm really surprised how you guys are figuring things on this study group. So I want to hear your magic. What is your secret? Is it hunger? Is it more? Is it crayfish? Some people say like if you not put crayfish in the food will not be sweet. Some ladies have a secret to their food. Let's not go there. So I just want to hear what your secret is for figuring out the study group. All right, so we can see your screen here.
Okay, I didn't quite understand exercise 4.
Okay.
What exactly we were asked to do here? I know it was about using markup, but I didn't
Okay.
know exactly what we're supposed to print or we're supposed to display. So yes, this one, please.
All right. So what's the title of the exercise for?
Understanding comments.
Very good. Very good. Now, what are comments?
Comments are not codes, they are just um, pieces of text that explain what the program is about.
Okay. So if the cell is in the code form, how would you put a comment?
By changing it to markup form.
No. It's in code form. Is if you change it to markup, it becomes a text. But
Okay.
when if you change it to markup, it becomes a text. But when it's in this code form, that means if I start a text, if I start a line with comments and it's in the code form, it becomes if sorry, let me rephrase it. If I start a line with hash and it's in the code form, it's a comment. But if I start a text with hash and it's in the markup form, it becomes a text and not a comment. If I start a line with hash and the cell is in a code form, it's a comment because it's in the code form and I'm writing a comment to explain the code that follows it. I'm writing the
Oh,
comments, I'm starting with a hash and I'm in the code form, then it becomes a comment. But it becomes a text when that cell is now marked up and I'm starting with a hash, then that's line that I'm starting with a hash becomes a text, not a comment. So a comment is when it's in the code form and you're starting that sentence with a hash.
okay, okay. That's clear.
So the
Thank you.
exercise now says add a comment to explain the following. So before you write print Python, what is the comment? What do you want people to understand? So you write a comment before print Python, then you do the same thing again. You add a comment to print programming, then you add a comment also to print lesson one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. That's clear. Thank you.
All right. Second question.
Yes, so my second question is on, I was the one that asked on the group earlier about my Jupyter notebook not displaying my cell as green when it's in the editing mode,
All right. You want to
but
show?
displaying as, okay, let me just,
Okay,
let
it's
me,
showing
let
now.
me,
Is it showing now? Is it now green?
no, it's not, it hasn't been, it has never been, and I've been so
but it's
confused. I thought I was doing something wrong.
But is your program running? Do you have output without errors?
Yes, everything works fine. I just don't have that green button.
Is it green light that you're looking for? Because you can, I mean, because green light. If you just want to like you are going to get.
No, I just want to be sure that my Jupyter notebook is functioning as it's supposed to function. I don't want to be the
So it's not
outlier.
good. Okay, I thought it's green light you're looking for because if it's working, it's fine. Okay, but you
Okay.
why do you guys
Um,
react? If people are going to heaven, right? Let me be sure. Is it the heaven that are children of God are going, or people are going to one heaven that you people are aware of? Because I don't know why people are happy that there's green light. It's light and it's green, and you understand it. There's no heaven for some of you until you repent. I can tell you for free. Yeah, show us the green light. Sorry, show us the light that is not green.
Please hold on. I don't know what I did.
Okay. Refresh the page.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you're supposed to have a can you okay go back to your address. Okay, you can do it from there. So just click on notebook. Okay.
Okay. So let's say I was trying to do this.
Blessing in the comments. What is with you angry?
So I don't. Am I not supposed to get? Is this not supposed to be green at some point?
You are a black. You're using black. You are one of the black team brethren. You cannot have green when you are using black team.
Oh,
You have
oh, okay,
you
okay,
you are not a professional. Don't look at the children that are showing green lights. You have you are rolling with the big boys, black team brethren. Don't worry, don't change it now. No, come on, it's good. Black team is good. You have a lot of brethren in the house. Trust me, they are in the comment sharing you. Black team is good. We want more black team. So don't follow the children that are doing white. That's why we get green lights. We are looking for love. If you are
okay.
using
So it's just because I'm using a black theme, right?
Yeah, if you're using a black team, you can't get green. All right. What you
Oh,
get is blue. But if you're not using a black team and you're not getting green,
yeah.
uh, you'll probably be a priest or something. Oh, sorry. You probably should share your screen. But yours is fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yours is
Yeah,
fine.
and now
Any
my
other
last
question?
question is my very last question. So, when let's say I'm done with this notebook and I'm trying to close it, the normal thing for me to do would be to go here and close and shut down, right?
Well, that's fine as long as you have given that guy a title. If you
Okay. Okay.
give
Let's say I've titled it and I'm ready to close and shut down.
Yeah, you can shut down
And
from, and you can even close the tab. It will always be there. But do you used to specify the location where your notebook is stored?
yes, yes, I did. I do.
Okay, so that means you've created a folder where all your notebooks for this study group
As
is
for
placed.
yes, I have.
All right, then that's
So
if you give your
okay.
notebook a title and you shut down from that place, it's fine. And if you cancel the tab at the top where your browser tabs are, that's fine.
Okay, so that's my issue now. If I come here and I cancel it,
Mhm.
it's still there. Can you see? It's
You have
still
not
there.
you've not cancelled it.
I just did.
Yeah.
It's no longer here.
Yeah, that's because you're still looking at this tab. Like you speak my tab, move away from go to another tab. Wait to what tab is this? Why are you not having the parent tab? Okay, is this Jupyter Lab or Jupyter Notebook?
This Jupyter notebook.
You're supposed to have like a place where okay, you know what? Go back. Remove this small miniature screen. All right, go to your address. Go to your address, your URL, the URL. All right, erase that
Yeah.
Excel link, Excel.inc stuff. Okay, all
Okay.
right, run it. Okay. All right. That's fine. Click on close. All right. Now go back to the top. Erase that your desktop. Yeah, just the desktop. Yeah. Run it. Did you pin your Jupyter to your system?
I pinned it to my tax bar below.
Okay. Go
That's
back to
Jupyter
web.
notebook.
Erase the edits. Then run it.
Okay.
This is what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah. So that's it. This is like what you're supposed to have as the parent folder that opens when you launch your Jupyter notebook. All right. What other things that were showing up? I don't know how those things came up, but then this is the guide that should show where you can see all your storage on your local hosts. You know, desktop, document, download. And do you guys also know that if you delete anything in your desktop from here, it will be deleted officially from your laptop? Mhm.
No, wow.
If you delete anything here while you are in Jupyter, if you check your system, that thing is gone for life. So because this guy is literally opening on your local host, like he's opening on the place that is hosting all the folders on your system. So if you somebody decide to say, "Oh, I want to delete this," hey, it's gone now. Music or video, folder or projects, even though it's your final year project and they delete it from Jupyter, love it, love it. So caution, nobody touches your Jupyter notebook except you. Anyway, that's it though. That's it. All right.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you, coach.
for accepting
Thank
me.
you.
Yeah. All right. So Jupyter Notebook is really, really an interesting environment, and to write Python in it is actually interesting. And I think so far we're getting very comfortable with this. So let's talk about our wins. I want to hear from us. How are you staying true in the study group? Like, what are you doing to stay true? All right. I just want to talk to some of us. Who wants to speak? Has been the study group for you? How are you pushing it? Like, who did you promise that if you do not submit quiz, that they should not give you dinner? Yeah. Who did you make a promise to and you are keeping it? I just want to hear, how do you guys keep up with the study group? All right. So who wants to raise a hand? Yeah. Okay, let me go and call people from the comments. There's a business transaction going on in the comments, and I feel like I feel like some people are closing deals. Yes. Um, I see a lot of breadware in the house. Blessing. Mine does not show green. No, how far now? Talk to us. How are you handling the study group? How's the study group for you? Like, how's it been for you? Mm-hmm. Blessing. My own is also showing green. I want to. Please mark my screen. Please, Messi. All right, so who's speaking? Blessing, Alpha, Alpha. Remember, we are studying. Damilari, oh yeah, Damilari, unmute your mic. Damilari. Damilari, what you say now is what I'll use to favor you. Yeah. Awesome. How's been a study group like for you? How you figuring things out?
Good evening,
Yeah, that's awesome.
everyone. And I trust we are all good. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you clearly, bro.
Right. Thank you for the opportunity once again for the
Yeah.
platform. Yeah, I've been trying to learn Python more like a self study. I have other considered courses also which I've been taking. It's just more like me starting from the beginning, going back to it again because I cannot really say if I have really known what I have to know to move to the
Mm.
next stage of learning Python because I want to get the introductory aspect right. And when I joined this group, so far now, I've been saying that apart from okay, let me say you have the plan already. So you have someone or I have someone that I can trust that has the plan. And with the plan you have, by the end of this study group, by the end of the 60 days, you already know that you've given us all I call it now. You've given us an assurance that you are going to be very, very vast. You are going to be very, very good in Python, in how to use Python. And you are not just turning us into someone that can code or someone that can just write the code. You are turning us into someone that can apply it uh, um, for real life applications. So that's something I truly, truly value. Okay, how have I been cooking? I've been cooking based on the fact I'm on one love now. You get that, sir? I'm my own love. Out of the two chances I have, I missed the I missed the onboarding session. I missed joining the Google Classroom, and you told me that I have to use one of my love. So the remaining love, I think I just have to use it diligently. I cannot afford to miss any classes, and I'm the type that is always online. I always see everything. In fact, almost all the messages I always see it when it drops. So the all now the thing is there.
Yeah.
The consciousness that other people are doing this thing, other people are submitting it, the consciousness that I'm seeing this thing regularly is there.
Mm,
Let me just put it that way. The group not being done is something that brings it to my remembrance or to my memory that I have to do my assignment, I have
yeah.
to submit, I have to do the classes. And then you're also a funny person. You're also a funny person. I think that's one of the things I like. You're not making the group door. Let me just put it that way also. Because I'm more of a jovial person. And if I see someone that can match my energy, I want to I want to be active as well. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. First of all, you guys didn't hear that. That was already said he's on one love left. Like he has used one bar, remaining one. So like this is trending on Canaan land. This one I know the Egypt now. It's in Canaan. If you do any if you go back to Egypt. And I actually understand that. And I like that because it means that he understands that I don't even have another chance, like some of you have. So he's really, really committed to this. And I like the fact that each other's the messages on the group. In fact, I was even feeling bad. I was feeling like because we have so many messages, would that not make us feel overwhelmed? Would that not make us feel like so many notifications, brum, 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 and all that? But I like the fact that Damilare turned that into a way to stay alert, to stay active. The moment you see other people's message, you feel like it's how they do self. Be like, say, I'll do this thing. And then all of a sudden, you just see yourself go to the classroom and you just see that you've started working on it. Right. And I think that's actually amazing. Okay. That's actually very, very good. And to talk about the jovial part, I actually don't believe that programming should be taken too serious. It's actually a very fun thing to do, especially when you are learning with other people. It's really, really fun to see people struggle and then figure it out and then they struggle again and they feel like I'm like, oh shit, too many smarties in the house. And honestly, I'm giving it up to the ladies. The ladies and our missed, these ladies are not darling. Like I've had to have calls with some of them, and I'm like, hey, okay. This ladies really meant it, right? Our ladies are really, really challenging me because I know that it's so easy to want to, just do something that is light, not take it technical career, but they're really taking a technical career serious. And that's something that keeps the group for me very exciting. So as long as things are going well, we will continue to bring energy to the group. So thank you, Damilari. That was actually a very interesting feedback to hear. One more person, and then we will go back to technical sharing of screen. Does anybody want to share a screen? Let me know. Anybody want to share a screen? Anybody looking forward to share a screen? Nobody. All right, so let's take more feedback. Someone said I felt sad that I was not among those that submitted. Yes, Chinere, let's talk about that. I feel so bad that I was not among those that submitted. I had to burn my food just to meet up. But how the summit became a problem with the last minute and I missed out. Yeah, I'm very sorry that that happened. Honestly, I know that you did make sacrifice I felt that you've made sacrifice, and that's why when I was reading your message, I could feel your pain, right? This is what I would advise when you're struggling with something. Start the struggle early, like very early. It's so easy to assume that you can catch up when you sit down. Until you sit down with it, you discover that you spend more hours. How many of us feel that way? You thought that it's something that you just sit down and you are done with the exercise and then you are moving on. Araba was saying it when she came. She said that she came back from work. She has not done anything. She just sat down and she's been on it, right? And that's the thing about programming. It would, especially if you don't want to cheat. if you don't want to cheat, if you don't want to use AI, if you don't want to Google it out, you want to like figure it out. If you don't want to cheat, you would go through that experience, and it's good. It's good. It's a good experience to go through. All right. So start early to figure it out. Start early to figure it out. And there's another thing too. Do something where your mate are doing it. Like if you see people dropping a message, just go and quickly do it too. All right. It has a way of helping you so that you don't struggle when the time is too short. And I think that's what happened to Chinyere and Emmanuel, right? If you guys start it early, if you're struggling, you would another thing is to reach out early when you're struggling. So I'm giving a rule now. This is a rule I'm adding. When you struggle and it's the same day that it's going to end, try to make sure that you reach out to me before 6 o'clock. The latest hours should be 8 o'clock. Latest, reach out to me 8 o'clock. If you don't reach out to me 8 o'clock and you keep struggling, not 10, 11, there's nothing I can do. Right, I have to balance it now. Oh, okay. All right. I get that part too. But it's one of the rules in the study group. All right. If a quiz is closed, it's closed. If a assignment is closed, it's closed. And if you miss two, you'll be excused. And if you miss three reviews call, you'll be excused. So as much as these rules are there, and I know that it's not going to be comfortable, just reach out. All right. I don't know. That's the only thing I can encourage us to. I really felt the pain of how you guys were struggling to submit. But also, I think that if you paid attention to the group, you would have discovered that somebody must have struggled that thing that you're struggling before, and the person will share it. Okay, you did all the quiz. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so we have 15 minutes more. 15 minutes more. I want to hear from um Halimat. How you doing? I want to hear from you. How's been the study group like for you? I mean, how are you figuring things out with this Python assignment and quiz, and how you managing? How you doing it? What's your secret?
Oh, good evening, everybody.
Ah.
You just want me to talk, right? Actually, one of those things that keep me moving, even above all odds, because there's no time. But then I've seen people of this caliber on the chat keep me moving because yeah, they are amazing. I can't imagine this much number just hungry for knowledge. We are not sharing money here, man. It's just to acquire knowledge. And you can see the number of eggs.
Money.
So if all these people can come up, why can't I?
Yeah.
So keep me moving. And another thing I always have in my mind is when some things happen or before it happens, they say, with time, it will pass. With
Yeah.
time, it will pass. But the thing is that even the knowledge you acquire, one time you will realize that, the days you suffer for it has gone by, but the knowledge is still with you. So
Yeah.
that alone, whenever I think about it, it keeps me moving. You
Wow.
know? Yeah, so that's it. It's not easy, but we'll keep pushing.
Yeah, we
Thank
keep.
you, coach. You are doing amazing work. And thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody, for cheering me up.
Thank you, Alimaz. Thank you so much. Yes. And I love that's exactly what the study group is about. People that inspire each other, like naturally. It's very hard to not finish what you started, right? I had that experience before. I have access to free courses. I will start it. I will not finish it. Somebody will give me another free link. I will start another free course every day. Welcome to data analysis. My name is. I'll be like, oh, welcome to my. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Like it just wants to blow my brain. So when I learned that there's a better way to level a community, there's a better way to finish what you start without starting it alone. I just took up that idea, right? So that's the whole idea for the study group. How do you finish what you start and finish with other people? And not just with other people that you guys really did the work, not cheating. cheat it. You did not cheat the system. So that's the whole beauty of the study group. So amazing work, guys. Amazing. Like I said, you guys keep me inspired. Even when I'm even when I'm in a meeting, I'm looking at the study group. Oh god, it's crazy. But I love it and it's fun. All right. So let me give us a bit of what to look forward to. All right. So we are completing the second lesson. So well, that means it's possible that your gifts will drop on lesson 4. All right, because the moment we complete lesson 5, then the gift is active. So your gift is going to come up in lesson 4. But while your gift is coming up in lesson 4, get ready to start to put out what you're doing here on your social media, especially LinkedIn. So there's going to be a poll tomorrow on those that have a LinkedIn profile. All right. I want to know how many of us have and those that do not, and those that are struggling to recover theirs, so we can post our first 5 days. All right. So start getting ready while you're learning these things. Be keeping a note of what you're learning. Take notes of things that stood out for you, because you're going to put all of the things you have learned in the past 5 days to make a post, and you're going to send screenshots of your code book, a screenshot of some things that you were writing. So just get ready to start making posts about your work, because like I said, every 5 days in the study group, we would be pushing our work on LinkedIn. All right. And also, I want us to start now to learn how to back up our scripts on GitHub. So while you're saving your day 1 assignment, day 2 assignment, day 3 assignment, start now to look forward to it, because when we get to lesson 4, I'm going to ask you to push all your scripts to your GitHub page. All right. I'm going to ask you to push all your Git to your GitHub page, so that you can start to use GitHub to put your coding assignments and your coding practice. All right. So GitHub and LinkedIn. So you're posting your 5 days learning on LinkedIn, and you're backing up all your Python scripts on GitHub. Now, let me tell you why that's important. I have a mentee, and she's in the UK. She did a course with a program that I also coached. That was 2 years ago, right? And then her system crashed. Like, it was for a year. Her system crashed. She didn't have access to this work. But guess what? Because she backed it up on GitHub, when she came back a year later, she just went to GitHub and downloaded everything. She just went to get her downloaded everything. And she continued her work. And she was like, Timothy, that was so amazing. Like, I didn't itch. All my work was there, and I brought them back to my system, and I saw all the things I had learned, and I saw all the assignments you gave us, and I just remembered many of those things, and it prepared me further. And that's the beauty of backing up your work, because sometimes you want to go online and you want to send some script to a friend, and you're going to do that someday. You're going to be surprised that your friend might say, oh, I'm learning Python, or a junior might say, oh, I'm learning this, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm struggling. You just send them a link to your GitHub repo and say, oh, all of my scripts are there. That feels a lot professional. That feels a lot of it gives people that confidence that you really, really are thinking long term. So you need to start now to think of long term in your work. Start now to back up your work on GitHub. If you don't have I'm going to do a poll on the community by tomorrow. I think I'll do it this night even, so that we can start this night to give our thoughts. If you have a GitHub page, and if you have LinkedIn, all right, so that while we're going towards day 4, by day 4, your gift will arrive. Yeah, your gift will arrive. Oshay, Oshay. By day 4, your gift will arrive. Your gift will arrive on day 4, and then by day 5, you're already like working on your gift, so you can see what your gift will look like from day 4. All right. And then also, this is another thing I'm going to ask us to do. I'm going to break us into industries of interests. Aha. Is Peter on this call? Peter, Peter, Peter. Okay, Peter is on the call. Yeah, Peter, good
Yes,
evening. How
sir.
are you?
Yeah, I'm on the call.
Okay, so okay. Oh, I meant Peter. Peter, unmute your mic, George. You know yourself. So I have one of my team members, and he's on the call, and he's Peter, as I'm calling Peter's attention. So Peter, we are going to work on. I'm going to share something with you. I just remember, that's why I'm calling your attention to it. All right. Shegu is not here. Shegu here. No. Sherry is not here. Sherry here. No. No, Sherry is not here. All right. So Peter, I'm going to send something. No, Sherry is here. Oh, sorry. Okay, I think it's Sherry that I'm supposed to give that work. So Sherry, I'm going to send you a list of things that we need to start working on for the gifts. All right. I'm saying it here on the community because I need you guys to know that you're not the only person here. Your other admins are here with you also. Okay. So we're not alone. It's not just me. All right. I don't even know how to do something alone. So it's not just me. We are working towards your gifts. And I'm sure he's going to run a poll on the community. All right. So I'm going to tag him on the group. He's going to do a poll on the community where each of us are going to choose our industry of interest. All right. Because your gift is going to be focused on an industry that you're interested in or that you are already into. It's not just going to be a random gift. It's going to be a gift that is peculiar to your industry of interest so that you can work on applying what you've learned to what you're interested in. All right. So we look forward to that. Myself and Chego will be looking forward to that. And then the moment I called Peter, I remember that we had a conversation about the names, but let's just see what the report will look like first tonight. Then we would align the names. Let's just see what the names will look like tonight because this is our first review call. So let's have attendance of the first review call. All right. So there's attendance for this call for those of us that would listen to the recording and did not join the review call. Just know that you are already one hat down, one is left. That means you are already down with one bar. So when you wake up in the morning, I'm saying this for those that will listen to the recording, and you wake up in the morning after two review calls and you did not see yourself in the group, just fast and pray. You know, there's a fast called Thanksgiving. Like you are fasting to give God thanks. That whew, I was there and I came out alive. So what I'm saying, don't miss review call the second time because if you miss the second time, you're going to be removed. Attendance has been going on in the back end of this call, and because this is our first attendance, so we're going to like start with everybody with the same. So what I'm going to encourage us is as we continue the review call, please try as much as to join in with the same email that you joined in on this one or the same profile that you have now. That the name that you have showing now, Joy, um, Kolawole, um, Alade, the name that you're currently joining with, keep on joining the review because with that same email, right? Because if you change the email, our system is going to show that you are not you've joined once. So keep the consistency with the same name that you're joining today, which is our first review call. Don't change email. If you change email, let us know that I'm the one that I'm still this person, because we're currently taking attendance in the back end and we want to make sure that we don't remove anybody by mistake. All right, we don't remove anybody by mistake. All right, so I'm going to dash us the remaining 2 minutes. Is it 2 minutes now? Okay, I think the remaining 4 minutes. Tonight is the end. This is the end of the review call, and I want to leave us with an idea, and that is put your hand and your leg where your mouth is. If you say you're gonna do this, back it up with your hand, like back it up with action. All right. If you say you're going to do this, back it up. If you say you're going to become a data scientist, you're going to learn Python for data analysis, you're going to learn Python for data science, back it up with action and don't stop until you give birth to that thing that you want. Don't stop until you give birth to that thing that you want. Thank you so much for creating the time to join in. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this. This is exactly how our review call will look like moving forward. We're going to answer technical questions. We're going to answer feedback questions. We're going to, share screen and we're going to give report on how we are all doing. All right. Thank you for joining in. Do take good care of yourself and your loved ones too. And I would talk to us in the group. Good night, guys. Have a lovely rest of your evening and your night. Bye for now.